All right, yeah, the F word right in the beginning of the video. Great. I mean, it doesn't make sense. I'm not getting monetized on YouTube, but still, that's a thing, apparently. If yeah, there's literally if you say the F word or any cuss words in the first 15 seconds of the video, YouTube will not monetize your video.
Yep.
We're a bunch of cucks.
Whoa! I don't think you can say that on here.
On what?
You can't say the C word, bro.
Is it against T? I don't think it's against T.
The C slur.
Not the C slur.
Whoa. First off, if we're gonna call it that, you have to know that there's a C word that's 1,000,000 times worse. If I say it to somebody right now, they will get so offended that they will try to fist fight me. Cuck is not that word.
They will shit themselves.
Hey.
Hey.
We're live, by the way.
We're live.
I mean, no one messaged me, so and it's also not late.
I mean, we've been typing in the chat, though.
Oh, maybe he didn't drop a time. Oh, he did.
Well, I don't get pings for this if it's not like an ad thing. Cause...
Well, maybe you should look at the chat, because I didn't get a ping either.
Yeah, but you were also continually letting us know where you were at, dude.
Yeah. But that's because I got pinged initially what is it, yesterday?
Technically today at midnight.
Yeah.
But I think so. If I don't ping you, for some reason Discord won't tell you, because I even stated that without pinging any of you, I said we'll meet here at 7 p.m.
Yeah.
No. Well, no, and yeah, when you posted that, I just looked on my Discord and there's little bubbles on the side of it, dude. It shows what has been like. I don't mute every channel, so.
I do. I mute most channels.
Well, then it's your problem now, isn't it?
I wasn't even on my computer at 6:13. I'm glad you texted me about it. Because I was out in the kitchen trying to get my lunch ready for work tomorrow. How it's like anytime I've got a fucking opening shift, 12 people message me, hey, you want to switch shifts? No. You don't want to work night? I don't want to work night either. So we're in agreement, the night shift sucks. Leave me alone. I've got shit I do at night that I would like to be able to do. Especially considering I've got an opening shift after that. I'd rather not work till fucking almost 9 o'clock at night and then come home and then have to go to bed to wake up to go to work at fucking 7 in the morning. Like, no, I don't want to do that. Last I checked, you don't even have a shift the day after, so fuck you.
What the hell?
What?
It didn't update.
What do you mean we're not playing Monster Hunter Wild?
Oh, we're playing Monster Hunter Wild? Woo!
Damn it! I updated it! Why didn't it update? Great.
It's just tabletop RPGs now.
Oh yeah, because I just changed it, but I changed it before I even started going live.
Nice.
Classic.
The new Arcadia, Part 2 of 10. Edward's character has anything to say about it, it's Part 2 of 10. Because apparently he's... No, it was the other place I didn't want to go, the one with the clowns.
Yeah. Clown people, right?
Yeah, walk-like man, clown-like people, or whatever.
Clown.
You know, just... Wait a minute, I got 3 new followers just today on Twitch? What the fuck? Alright.
Whoa!
Wowza.
And all this while your computer's still there.
Well, I think it's mostly because I interacted a whole bunch with, like, VTuber stuff, so... Because they were bringing up that it would, if Guro was still around, it would technically be her debut birthday. And then another Hololive VTuber ended up drawing because their art challenge was to draw everybody in Hololive EN, and so they ended up drawing somebody that is no longer in the group as well, that from like 2 years ago, and I was just like throwing up fucking anime crying emoji. So great, because I was just like, that was like one of my favorite characters, and she's gone.
I'm just surprised that we got everyone up and running on so fast. So fast. Is everyone else on roll 20?
If I could have showered earlier.
I'm on roll 20.
I'm in roll 20, but I'm not in the game apparently.
I mean, I'm in the game. I'm ready to go.
I was pretty sure I clicked launch game, and it was like, no, you're gonna stay in. Unweighting the dice.
Yeah, they better be weighing our dice. Especially sushi, you're gonna need it. We were discussing the Star Wars D&D that we had that one time, and how your character just never hit anything.
What do you mean? Poorang was great, dude.
I mean, you were flying around as an Ewok, but
Yeah, I talk like Whitey from 8 Crazy Nights.
God,
it's like when Jared when we were playing Mutants and Mastermind, Jared couldn't hit anything, but he also didn't get hit at all.
well, yeah, because you had that shield spell, yeah.
Exactly.
I didn't
Kenshin
think.
one-shot a dude.
Yeah, he did.
That shit was great. He one-shot Andre the Giant.
Yeah. Andre the Giant. Oh. What the fuck music am I hearing?
What?
Music. Oh, is
No.
it from the Roll 20?
It's like weird peepee music, right?
Nah, it's like something I would hear in like an unhinged like VTuber's background music.
It's
Wow.
called this is called Netherworld Shanty by Kevin MacLeod. It's like an if you think in a D&D sense, this is like a good theme for Underdark Goblin Town.
I was thinking more of like a Carnival Sonic soundtrack.
Carnival Sonichu soundtrack?
Oh
yes.
no!
T.O. That's T.O.
Well, we didn't mention anything that person may or may not have done.
That's
You
true.
also hit
Orange
Don't say
Fanta.
job. That's the J slur.
One slur, what?
The one
Uh,
slur.
fucking Job. You say job, and he's like, no, that's a slur to us. What the fuck is that in it?
Yeah, right? It's like, it has this really weird kind of like, it sounds like almost like pee-pee music.
Frequency 513, it's back.
Will not pretend to know what that means.
I'm gonna be honest, I forgot what we were doing.
We went to a city.
We're at River Ridge, right? Weren't we buying stuff? I think was the
Yeah.
last thing that we did.
Wait, check the notes.
Yeah, it says about 2 hour travel to New Arcadia, assuming we don't run there. Yeah, because we're trying to make our way to New Arcadia.
Because Sue wants to
God, I
vehemently
haven't
avoid the clowns.
I just realized
Yes, yes.
I have not been updating the journal entry section at all.
Yeah, I
The
just
last-
noticed that right now.
The last time I updated it was
Was it December?
December.
Way to go, Past Harley.
Fuck. God damn it, why? Why would I not keep up with it? God damn.
It's how it be.
Oh, fucking hell.
Not be like how it is, but it do.
Where the fuck is... Okay, I'm like
Gotta
in the
be
top
how it
right
do.
corner of the map. Yeah, I thought that's a beige city.
From to Slab City.
No.
Wow!
Okay. Alright, you tell me, Aston.
Wowzers!
Sorry. Wowza!
Oh,
It's so big, you gotta fuck my wife.
A man can dream.
Shout out Team Sneed.
No.
Free my boy. He didn't do anything wrong. My boy.
Free my daddy.
It's just the Judge Holden. He didn't do anything.
Dude, so good. Thank you very much.
All right, then. So you guys are ready to head on back in.
I think so.
Sure.
Why not? Take a swing.
I forgot there was a game called Danger.
Come on, come
Dido?
on, take a swing.
Of course, fucking Project Melody.
Take a dwang.
Dwang.
It's a beautiful
Dwang.
Dwang. Don't let it get away. It's a beautiful Dwang. The fuck were they
All right,
supposed
then.
to when they translated that? Jesus.
All right, okay then. Greetings and beyond Banu! It is I, the Southern Gentleman, bringing you news down here in the Cajun wasteland. All wasteland adventurers have reached River Ridge, but on the way they had to deal with tire fire, mole rats, super mutants, and of course, more landmines. With the arrival to the town, they spent a day resting and gearing up to soon head towards New Arcadia to finish their quest from Vault 50 on finding the Holy Trinity. As we join Sue Clark the Wastelander, Hector Nolan the Outcast, Cornelius the Adventurer, and Johnny the Supermutant as they try to answer the Cajun call.
Did he just turn into that talking sword from what was that? What was the
Soul Eater?
Old Man Willikers? Old Man Willikers.
No, it wasn't a sword, it was an ant. It was Jacques.
Mon ami. Yeah, Jacques.
Would glow when there was danger nearby. He was a lumberjack because he had a monocle.
Yeah.
I'm a lumberjack.
It's like Abraham
and
Lincoln.
it's okay.
No, it was Wizard.
Oh,
Wizards have
Wizard, yeah,
monocles.
that's right.
One moment. There we go. That's how you do it. And all right then. Nope. Stop it. Stop it. All right. And where's my
Yes, vaguely update.
and where's my music? Here we go. Right, and I believe you spent the time last time going around upgrading and rearming yourselves as you head towards River Ridge. As you don't want to deal with surprise visits from. I'm pretty sure you don't want to deal with surprise visits from super mutants and also more landmines.
No.
Landmine!
Somehow we can upgrade ourselves so we don't have to worry about landmines, I guess. We get those little magnetic things that tell us where landmines are at.
Alright, so I say it'll be the morning after. And you just wake up after spend the night over in River Ridge, the self-imposed town. Your first stop going in and last stop coming from New Arcadia. No, other way around. Last stop going to and first stop coming from.
Yes.
Oh shit! I have cash.
Okay.
I'm cleaning out my desk. And I found surprise cash.
Oh, well, shit.
He's flexing on us.
Yeah.
I'm also trying to find my little here it is, my little map marker. So yeah, you guys wake up and meet up at the let's say a good either like on the local tavern and or on there's basically an outside area where you guys can easily meet up and not be stared at as easily.
Take that to everybody that tried to stare at us.
Yeah, take that, people who have eyes.
Sounds about
Farnsworth
right.
from Futurama. Oh,
Wait, what?
gawking at Leela's eye. Oh,
Oh yeah, whoa!
they're doing that to Johnny because he's different.
Oh shit! Hey Toasty, what's up?
What's my treasure?
Nice.
In documents, I feel like it'd be in documents. Hoping it's in documents.
All right then. So yeah, you guys meet up. So are just standing there staring at each other in silence?
I mean, Johnny would probably ask if we're grabbing food. Are we grabbing food here, or do I need to pull stuff out of Chester again?
So, like, sell or do we have food in there?
I think I have some food. Yes, I do have. I still have like food for us to cook if we were to chill. I have mole rat meat. I have 16 of them.
Jesus.
So I could cook mole rat meat since I have high
wait.
survival.
Are we in the town?
Yeah, you're still in town.
I would assume so.
Okay, and would they have a problem with us just starting a random fire?
Probably.
I mean, inside the town, yeah.
Johnny
and
doesn't know.
inside the town, yeah, and the outskirts, not so much.
Did I fucking delete it? What the fuck?
Because we might need to go outside if Johnny wants to use like a flare spell, type of pyromancy.
I don't know if it's there. God damn it. Shit. I ain't got time to go look for it either. Fuck. Do not have my goddamn tracker on. Just fucking annoying. No, we should probably just buy something here instead of trying to cook it. Is that as much as it'll zoom in? Fuck.
All right. Well then, I guess I'll just keep the food in Chester. So where are we gonna go buy food? I guess the bigger question. Well, I mean, I do have canned dog food. I could just crack one open and shotgun it.
That does sound something very Johnny to do.
So was siding with his own kind when that guy needed help, and he was like, "I don't like him. I'm bonking."
It was great.
Should I roll to see if there's anything around, or are you just gonna give us the information about like where we could go, like what's around the shops and whatnot?
Was it asking that to the party or?
I was
Well,
asking you.
he was asking you.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Well, figure what were our characters. Give me a second.
All right. All right. So what was your question?
Should I roll to see if there's what's around, or are you just gonna give us the information for what is around, like what type of shops and stuff?
I mean, you have to see here in River Edge, and again, you go out to one of the diners that they took over on and they took over. It's called Dot's. It's called you remember it's called Dot's Diner.
That's that. Okay.
Does it have a small annoying child hanging out in it by chance?
Is their last
Perhaps
name
the owner's
Dots?
sister
Oh
or the
no.
owner's brother?
I mean,
Perhaps a snooty waiter hanging from the ceiling?
I wasn't gonna do this though, but because it was not intentional. Again, there actually is a restaurant in New Orleans called Dot's Diner in River Ridge. But yes, as you go there and take a closer look, you happen to do see a woman in charge of the whole entire diner. A chef in the background. You can't even see, but all you hear is what? Her little brother just running around being a nuisance, along with his supposed female friend, which obviously they're not related to each other, but they seem to be close to each other, and some guy who's unrelated to the owner, but seems to be having this I guess he's the de facto sheriff for the town. You're not even sure, but he wields a wasteland duster. He's currently has a working Pip Boy, and he has currently a not only a rifle on his back, but also a 357 Magnum on his hip.
Hold on. There we go. Okay, I was in the wrong
I was
thing.
wondering when you were gonna hit that.
I was trying to get to it, but apparently if I'm in Journal, I can't access the fucking the tabletop corners fucking soundboard for some reason.
That's weird. I can.
I have to be directly in it. If I'm in Journal, it doesn't give me any like soundboard options. Nope, never mind. I'm just apparently Discord just want to be a butthole to me, I guess. Because before the only option I had was add sound. Fuck you, Discord. You're such a fucking hater. They're day one haters. All because I didn't want to use their stupid fucking bullshit from the get go. Discord can suck my balls.
I like how you got louder for that part.
Because I moved into the mic. Moved away so I can bring it.
Right there.
I just realized, though, the snooty French guy should be a Mr. Handy. Just saying.
Well, I forgot. Did Dot have a waiter in her diner?
Yeah, it was Cecil. He was the little, like, I want to say TV, but he looked more like an Apple II computer monitor that was attached to
God, I
a track on
forgot about him.
Yeah, because everybody hated him, because he's an annoying character.
Yeah, also as you also go up to Dot's Diner, you also you see a little Mr. Handy just doing the business as what Mr. Handy would do. But still this Mr. Handy is kind of different though. Instead of having the typical British accent, he has a more snooty accent that you can't tell. I mean at the very least, Yusu Sue and at the very least, Yusu Clark from being from knowing from the West Coast and going through the some of the headquarters of Robco themselves. You know who the original voice was, and it was labeled he was from some place called Great Britain. You have no idea what that is, but this particular voice that sounds different from the atypical voice that every Mr. Handy has. And above game though, did he literally have an annoying French accent and the reboot show?
Yes. Yeah, he did.
Was it very stereotypical?
Would you like me to send you a video clip of him so that you can see?
Just a yes or no, so I can. I want to see how. Oh, and
He was very snooty.
Like
kind of like that.
Like, ho, greetings, welcome to Dot's Diner. How can I help you? And then you see from around the corner, you happen to see another girl who's not wearing the same duster as this
All right.
who's hanging around the diner, but she's wearing some mercenary, Wastelander mercenary outfit, and very very bright red hair. Well, now, Dot, aren't you gonna fix that Mr. Handy of yours? He seems a little loud from what I hear. Oh, he's fine.
So what did we come across right now? Sorry, I just got back.
And they said they wanted food, so that you guys remember the place in the River Ridge called Dot's Diner. And because the fact that I was somewhat forced into it, though, I had to make the entire thing a reference to reboot.
Nice.
Very big.
I support this.
And with the fucking 44 point attentions, I'd like do it. Do it, pussy. You know you want.
Like on my intelligence is telling me no, but my wisdom.
God damn it.
Good boy.
So yeah, so I basically explained while you were gone. I basically explained the follow equivalent to to Dot, Enzo,
Andrea.
Andrea, Cecil, Bob, and Mouse.
My character wouldn't know anything about that.
No, of course.
Johnny
Well,
Just-
no, of course not. No, of
Just
course
a
not.
bump
In character,
Quite cool,
you,
though.
you have no idea what reboot is, but out of character,
That's very cool.
all because I said Dot's Diner, all because I said Dot's Diner, and because I want to point it out since you were gone, there is actually a restaurant in New Orleans called Dot's Diner, and actually in the city of River Ridge.
Nice.
Because of Ed and his weird brain.
Weird science.
I mean, has anyone ordered food from them yet, or?
No,
Can
you
I
basically
get
gone.
Can I get no spill blood instead?
No, you basically got on somewhat either gone to purposes or gone into the restaurant themselves. While you hear this Mr. Handy, which Johnny, you've been circling the waste. You've been around the radioactive block more than once, so you would know what those floating bulbous robots with those saw hands and clippers would sound like. And this is not one of them. Instead of hearing the typical "Good morning, sir," all you hear is "Ho ho ho! Welcome to Dot's Diner."
No, that one's talking kind of funny. Maybe if we hit it, it'll.
I don't think we should
Rock
hit. I mean, maybe Nigel can fix it.
Oh, wow.
You see Nigel immediately going like, "Hello, good sir. Nice to see another one of Rob Cole's design. Ha ha, indeed, fellow Mr. Handy. Like, I see you're also well maintained as well. Like, indeed, indubitably I am." And it's basically a back and forth between a British guy and a Frenchman.
Nigel, you can stop now.
You sure I don't need a bonkum? Seems like he might be. Maybe something's loose.
No. Let's
I
just
mean,
get our food.
It's not my bug to fix, and if they let me, I'll fix it. But I'm not gonna just pry it open, you know.
Now, gentlemen, there's no need for trouble. You may, whether or not you may be not joking around, but please don't harm the property. Sorry to keep yourself, man. My name's Bob. I'm not the sheriff.
Johnny's just more of a straightforward fella. If he sees a problem with something, his best reaction is bonking, because, as he said before, bonking usually resets something.
Well, I wouldn't mind any of that. It's just that I know how. And again, no offense, big sir. I know how supermutants tend to operate, but I assure you, this Mr. Handy is doing fine.
All right.
It's
I'll
just
believe
no,
ya.
we're a little perplexed because the only one we found besides yours that's been a little malfunctioning is the one I built, and he points to the model Nigel that was talking to model.
Again,
I don't
you
remember.
see Nigel just hamming it up with Cecil, as again again. It's basically two robots from Robco, which is kind of like finding a long lost brother. But you're basically seeing an exchange of a stereotypical British man versus a stereotypical French man.
Fair enough.
Hmm.
Right.
Who would know that all golems know each other?
I mean, they're all made by the same manufacturer back in the day. I just spruced up Najee.
You see the little kid that go up to you, Cecil Cornelius, going, what's a golem? And you see his female friend going like, yeah, what's a golem? Like Enzo, Andrea, don't bother the guys. They're here for food. Just continue on playing. Okay, Bob.
Right. So speaking of food, where are we ordering? At?
Oh, you want food? What? What me? So what kind of food do you want?
Just soup back.
Above game, that sounded like a Jack in the Box order window microphone. That was.
Was it because I'm
intentional, obvious.
Was it because I'm too close to the mic? And I do apologize if it was splitting your ear.
No, it wasn't. You're not Jared's brother showing us how Asterion moans in his ear. That was awful.
What, is it like that plankton moan that was played during when you were at Universal?
Now imagine that, but 1,000 times louder directly into headphones.
Yeah, bass boosted.
Bass boosted. And I had to take my headphones out. I could still hear it. I was like, damn.
Oh.
And then he did a replay for us, too.
Damn. Okay.
Which one? You
But,
flatfoot
I
did
would
this?
go for a sandwich and some crisps.
Like, I'm sorry. I keep going back to the original Mr. Handy voice. It was like he hands you over like a little packet of like some pre-war potato chips, and I'm sorry. Like, oh, sorry. Like, you want a sandwich? I don't know what that is. Like, I see Doc. Oh, I do apologize. I found him in the wreckage. A lot of his pre-war, most of his pre-war memory have been lost. So I had to reinstall on stuff that reinstall information about food that we can basically scavenge on post-war. So I had to manually put food that we can serve in our current inventory.
Well, you guys got food here, right?
Oh yes, of course. See, so I'll take care of this. And continue on with the dishes. No, oh no, okay, okay. I'll do that as well, Mademoiselle Dot. And he just floats on by. Yes. We have the typical fare. We have done some squirrel bits. Some fried some fried chameleon here or there. Brahmin steaks, but they're currently on the more expensive. I had to charge more because of the fact that our stock's running low, and most of them is going to New Arcadia anyway. And let's see what else. Pre-war food. A lot of the New Arcadians, especially the snooty types, are not really, big fans of radioactive pre-war food. They want more of them. They want more of the cooked food, the down fresh food, any fresh vegetables, and of course, a lot of them tends to make the trek all the way to Vault 50 for what they call the true gourmet food. I don't know what that means.
Dwarven cooking is very good. We once went to a dwarf fortress and found the dwarf queen. She sent us on a really cool mission, but the food there was top notch.
Just to reiterate that for all of you, their cooking is obviously above game. It's pre-war food. You are eating freshly made, cooked pre-war food, which, and I want to reiterate, for my canon, unless Bethesda does something, no one in the entire country can replicate. So somehow only Vault 50 can.
Yes, it was still good.
Yes, it was quite good.
And to receive it from the dwarf queen, no less.
What? Like, Dot, he means this. And you see Enzo on hold up a copy of Grognat the Barbarian. Like,
A fellow connoisseur of the most incredible hero of our age.
oh, he's really good. Like, yeah, and I don't. And I want to be just like him when I grow up, like big, strong, and a big guardian, just like on our friend Bob.
Do I see Bob? Which one is Bob?
Bob's the one wearing the wasteland duster, the sheriff, not sheriff, but he has a rifle on his back and a 357 Magnum on his hip. He's currently talking to this mercenary type, the one that wearing like some sort of like a mercenary attire one that has like a bright red hair.
Well, hopefully my friends and I here are going to go down to the Crescent City Comics and we're going to try to see what kind of Grognak Barbarian stuff they have there. I'm really excited to go down into the city for it.
Oh, you see Enzo and Andrea Starlight going, and see that there's probably more. Now Enzo, don't forget, you still I still have some shooting training later, and plus I'll reward you with a new comic.
So leans over to Hector. I was kind of hoping he'd forget about that part.
Well, anyway, is there any food?
So what kind of food should Johnny and
basically, there are certain foods that Dot has that she would upcharge for obvious reasons, like any like bighorn or Brahmin steaks, and she would need to charge upscale. But anything like common affair, she has in spades. And of course, no matter how rich you are, you can't escape the taste of a nice, cool Coca-Cola. Nor can anyone stop you from hoarding them all, no matter how many times they tried.
Does it sound like that's directed specifically at Johnny, who can pretty much beat everybody up? No, John is Nuka-Cola. Red Cyclone.
We just need to give him a mini nuke and he can slam it down like a football.
Oh no, I'm mainly referencing the fact that
I can hit the gritty like that fucking giraffe.
Giraffe, yeah.
Wait, above game question to you, Edward, since you probably know more about this. Since there's assuming there's no one else to make more, there is a finite amount of Nuka-Colas in the entire country, right?
Yes, but because it's basically the largest amount of, the largest brand of soda there ever was, they'll probably start running out of it later rather than sooner.
Yeah, there's no Dr. Fib or
there actually is
Stank.
Well, through Bethesda canon, there actually is a soda that's currently still being made during the events of Fallout 4, and that's Vim. We have yet to see, even in Nuka World, we have yet to see ongoing production of Nuka-Cola, but we have personally saw ongoing production of Vim.
And what is the real life version of Vim?
It's this main. I actually looked it up though. It's actually in this main soda. It's currently only sold in Maine.
Oh.
It's called Moxie.
Moxie.
Oh,
Yeah.
Moxie's pretty good.
Yeah, and during history though, they were their own soda that tried to compete with Coke, but Coke bought them out. The same story applied over in Fallout 4, with Vim being on their version of Moxie, but Vim instead of on being allowed. Instead of how Moxie was bought by Coke, Vim was offered the same deal by Nuka-Cola, but they said no. So Nuka-Cola tried all they can to sabotage Vim, but by the time they're about to fully sabotage them, the apocalypse happened. And ironically enough, though, for some reason, Vim is able to reverse the degradation of certain mutants, because there's one certain mutant in particular in Far Harbor that dragged a lot of Vim, and he was starting to get his brain back.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah, it's Erickson. He's the one that sells you on those cool dogs.
Oh yeah. I didn't look up any lore on him. I was just like, this guy's cool. All right.
Yeah.
Just like-
Apparently, if you talk to him a lot, he mentions that he drank a lot of Vim, and he's starting to get his brain back. Like, he became more cognizant. He's starting to remind me like Fox from Fallout 3.
Hmm. All right.
But yeah, if I ever go to Maine, I actually want to try Moxie, see how good it is.
It's pretty good.
Right.
Sue's just gonna kind of look at Johnny and be like, "Hey, you ordering something big on? Or are you still thinking?"
Well, we said we were going to get food here. Johnny just doesn't know what to get.
Sue holds his tongue at saying perhaps he should read the menu because one, there's probably not a menu, and two, Johnny probably can't read.
He definitely cannot.
I was just gonna say he definitely can. It's one of his only few.
You're just gonna hit the Draco line of "I didn't know you could read."
No, Johnny would be like, I can only read two things: unga and bunga.
Cowabunga?
Cowabunga, dude.
Well, I said cowabummer, but
Cowabummer.
I mean,
This is
to
where
be
my
fair,
parents-
Johnny has persistent cowabunga in his face.
nah, yeah, that's true. Well, does anybody else know what they want?
If you need more time, you could just sit down and talk about it, and I could just come back.
Well, what's the cheapest thing on the menu?
Cheapest? Let's see. I assume you don't want just like plain ingredients, do you? I mean, you want like some cheap good foods.
Brady.
Well, if you want cheap good foods, and I guess I can sell you some crispy squirrel bits. Each stick will cost you about 6 caps.
6 caps, say.
6 groat.
6 groats, you say. I mean, how much hunger does that feed us, though?
Probably 1 if I had to get.
Well, it's unprepared.
Oh, thank you, Lord Abraxos, for the follow.
Abraxos.
Hey!
Hey, thanks for following.
Braxo Cleaner. The Lord of all Braxo Cleaner.
He's head of the Discord group I'm currently in. We're still a community of Twitch streamers and supporting each other.
Ah.
Oh,
Cool.
sick.
Well, hello there. Even though that's not my character's voice, but hello. Becoming British for some reason.
It's the Mr. Handy voice. It gets a little on what's the word for it? Not sporadic, not spontaneous. It's Contagious. There we go. Contagious.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, so it only moves. It'll only move one thing from the food thing, but
I mean, how many do we have missing right now?
let me check. We
Yeah. So the
at peckish, so you'd move back up to sated if you ate one.
oh
I mean, I could eat 2 because 6 counts.
let's see the crispy.
Just so that because I'd rather top off,
Oh.
right?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, the regular scroll bits. It'll be cheaper if it's 4 caps. The reason why the crispy scroll bits are a bit more expensive is because the crispy scroll bits are cooked. They are cooked and they're not radiated.
Do they have regular scroll bits, or is it only crispy?
They do. It's it'll just be 2 caps less.
I mean, that's fair. I don't need radiation stuff, so
That is true.
He is immune to it.
I'm immune
But
to
I
it.
hand
So
over 6 groats.
Oh, for the
I
crispy scroll
will-
bits.
Yes, I will take the meat on a stick.
I will take. Yeah, I'll just eat 2 sticks then. So I'll hand over 8
The crispy
Right.
or the regular.
of the regular.
Yeah, and for you, Cornelius, you handed out a nice steaming, crispy, cubed meat that you assume these are squirrels. You haven't seen what a squirrel is. You've seen books of them, but you were handed out again some crispy cubed meat, and they're pretty tasty. For you, Johnny, you're handed down the more raw version. They're a bit more red and more bloodied compared, but they're cheap.
Johnny misses the food from the dwarfs.
Dwarfs did have impeccable taste, but this is still pretty good.
You got iguana on a stick or anything of the equivalent, mayhaps? Or to be perhaps. I'm so used to saying mayhaps instead of
Mayhaps,
perhaps
yeah.
now that it just lapsed into it.
We do, yes, we do have some we're able to catch. They'll run you off. Unfortunately, they'll run you a full 33 caps though.
You know what? That's probably worth it.
Yeah, according to the book, they go on a stick.
Yeah, it is 33. That's wild.
It's because it heals you 6 HP compared to the critical scroll bits. Also 6 HP. Why?
Yeah, but the thing is, the soup is cheaper, but it heals you for 10. And it's rarer. What? Whatever. Anyway.
Eh.
Just don't think about it.
I'll try not to.
Lore, not book.
Yeah, okay. So I'll just give her the 33 then.
I mean, for all we know, that could be the same prices in Fallout 4.
Yeah, probably. Better be the best damn thing I've ever eaten. You got lucky.
I mean, Dot herself, and along with Cecil, they do make some good food.
I thought that said next to Mutant Hound Chops deals 2 brain damage, and I'm like, what? Okay, anyway, my brain notwithstanding. Okay, so I just hand over the 33. The squirt of lemon.
Squirt of lemon.
Squirt of lemon. Box of peppers.
Box of olives.
Oh, yes, he's a server. I forgot about that. Okay. So,
Just Hector left to.
yeah, I was like,
Alright, so,
Yeah, I think
I
it's just
I haven't
Hector.
ordered anything.
Yeah.
Hector, do you want anything? Hector.
he alive?
He might be gone.
Oh, he's here.
No, I heard him.
Happened.
We said, do you want anything for your character, food-wise?
Guess I just get a rat roach slices on some brioche bread.
Brioche bread? Dang.
Like, I'm sorry, sir, but we don't have this. We don't have bread. Most of the flour, if anything, they only go to 3 sources. Well, actually, 4 sources. It's here in deep into the Jester territory, to New Arcadia, Mr. Gray, or Vault 50.
I get deep fried. Then can you deep fry that rat roach?
Unfortunately, no. It's over the fire grilled.
Hmm.
And Hector's
It's
and,
literally just a guy back there rotisserie pieces of rat roach.
and Hector's mind going like,
Oh,
like,
Jordan.
and Hector's mind, all he sees is, I miss Vault 50. Because remember, in Vault 50, you were treated to po' boy sandwiches, which are deep fried chicken or shrimp, which you have no idea what a chicken or shrimp is, but you know it's delicious. Or in Sue's mind, oh, this is chicken. It tastes like rat roach.
Can I get a salad? Can I get a rat roach salad?
Would you like some? I mean, sir, would you like some grilled rat roach?
I'll just take the daily special, whatever that is. I'll make it easy. As I'm popping corn chips in my mouth. This bag of chips I was handed from Francois.
Sure.
I don't remember his name.
Dang, he eating like a king, dude.
Sue's gonna look over and just be like, "You all right? It's this is for some pretty fancy stuff."
I get it's all the stuff we got from Vault 50 is kind of stuck in the mind.
Oh, right.
And she hands you this plate that has this oval shaped yellow mass. Like, that'll be 30 caps, honey.
After a daily special.
I think it's still alive.
It's a yellow little oval thing, but like
Why
don't
am I just
judge-
imagining a thing from Cusco where it's like the centipedes that they cook and
it's and she says to you like, oh, and the inside goes on the house. As do you cut into it?
the inside. Wait. The inside is on the house.
Yes.
That does sound like a threat.
Do you cut into it?
Well, I just wanted to verify that's what you said because in the back of my
The inside of your the filling of your food is on the house.
I'll hand her the 30 calves.
No extra charge. Villain.
Yeah, I open it up. I unravel it over.
No, you cut into it. She has you also a fork and knife.
Okay.
You cut into it, and it's soft. As you pull it apart, you see this nice stretch of Brahmin cheese. As you bite into it, you bite into a Meyerlick omelet.
That does sound good. Meyerlick omelet.
Like, we don't have those fancy breading or this fancy food that the Vault 50 has, but we do have Meyerlick eggs and spades, which you notice though they're becoming a really problem as of late. We were normally getting. We've been normally getting like on the occasional biolurk or biolurk or any like lake lurk or gulper situation, but these mirelurks and these gator claws are becoming a real nuisance, but not so much their eggs. As you see, as like you see like her, she's throwing away like 3 nicely sized Mylark eggs.
Hmm.
And with that though, the
Yeah, no, yeah.
Mylark omelet though, it's if you're damaged though, he uses it for 7. And plus, since you ate a Mylark omelet, you also gain this.
Swift kick in the air.
You gain 2 more points in your pool.
Oh. Shiza. Wait, what? Why did it tell me that this was fresh? What? What's that? Okay.
Okay, what? What's fresh?
Oh,
Oh no, it said that somebody posted something. I assumed it was in this Discord, and it's like it showed me a thing, and I went, oh okay, it was like in picture, and I click on it, I'm like, no, I saw that at the beginning of the stream. That's when I dropped the F-bomb.
Oh, it was supposed to be that, but I put it in the wrong spot.
Oh, there we go. Oh god.
The huge cheese.
Oh god.
No, the big cheese pool.
The
big
big cheese.
I remember
I want
the
the
picture I
big
put in
fucking
memes. The rise of the clown cult trying to make clowns sexy.
Didn't have to try that hard.
Oh yeah.
Well, anyway, you enjoy you enjoy your food, and again, even though how good the food is or how good prepared it is, though, it's still it's good for the generic wasteland restaurant, especially for a town and within the property of New Arcadia. But it's still not as good as the culinary chefs over in Vault 50. I mean, to be
That's
fair,
fair.
to be fair, none can compare to them.
all right.
All right then.
I'll eat my two squirrel bit.
You feel the ting radiation from the fresh meat, but you're assuming you don't care. And enjoying like salmonella, that sounds like another meat I could eat.
True.
Salmonella sounds like a singer from the 1930s. Salmonella Fitzgerald.
I wish they actually could have made that cartoon reality, but I guess it wasn't popular enough.
Hmm?
What was the name of that, by the way? That show? I remember it, but I don't remember the name.
It was on Oya Cartoons. Oya Cartoons would always post a bunch of cartoons they would
Yeah, I remember
test.
like Kitty Bobo and all that.
Well, no, that
I
was
don't remember.
fuck. It was such and such. It's where Dr. Professor Triple Extra Large came from in Kids Next Door.
Yeah.
Because the guy that made it made Kids Next Door. So
Again,
Kenny and the Chimp. Kenny and the Chimp was what it was called.
Yeah, Kenny and the Chimp. That's right. Yeah.
again,
My brain full of useless knowledge.
Again, to be fair, they use
Oh, I
Oya
just looked it up.
Cartoons to test out cartoons and see how popular it is, and that's the reason why on cartoons like Courage the Cowardly Dog and Codename Kid Next Door became actual cartoons because they were popular enough to be to make them into actual cartoons.
Nice.
All right then, so like you got your food. It's still roughly about roughly about 10 a.m. So what you guys up to?
Getting blinded by my computer because I went on Wikipedia and my thing was set to light and not dark.
Ow.
My
I went to look up oh yeah
What the-
cartoons and I'm just getting blinded.
So we got sleep because you said next day, right?
It's the next day, so we slept somewhere.
Okay. So we slept for what? Probably drink some water first thing when we got up, so probably make sure that we've written off like a drink of water as well. Okay. Oh, I just keep clicking out of everything apparently. Let's see, so just 8. That. How long had it been since we had gotten up to getting to the diner?
I say you guys got up and you were talking, you were making plans and talking to each other for about an hour, so from 8 to 9. Assuming you guys all woke up around 8, or you want to wake up even earlier.
I'll probably wake up to whenever we were rested enough, to be honest, because I don't know when we went to bed.
I'll just say 8. Screw it. You know, not the full on 8 hours, 8 hours thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Or unless you're one of those people who go to sleep at 10. Are you guys the ones that go sleep at 10?
That's fine. I forgot that we went to sleep.
Screw it. Fine then. I'll just say 8 then, since no one's answering. Yeah, so it'll be about 8. You decide to go to the diner at 9, and you guys just start finishing your food around 10.
All right.
Sorry, I'm doing all the fucking maths so that I know
You're good.
where we're at for our tracker. So. Apparently, I must have deleted the original one, so. There we go. Save that. Okay. Alright. That should all be updated. Okay. Alright,
Wasted.
let's see. I guess Sue would take a look at the map before we leave to see how long it's going to take us to get to New Arcadia. Hello?
Yeah.
Yep, just give me a minute.
Okay. Just making sure. Well, me and my worries about things technologically based fucking me over.
I think you mean technologically cringe.
What?
Said technologically based. I said
Alright,
technologically cringe.
Oh,
Alright, so basically, on your leisurely walk from River Ridge to our New Arcadia, if you take the usual 2 hours, not rushing everything, just the usual stuff, it'll take you about actually the 2 miles per hour thing. Right, it's not
Yeah.
2 hours, it's 2 miles per hour. Right?
Well, he's confused
2
himself.
hours per mile.
I mean, it's been like nearly half a month when we started playing again.
True. That is true.
Travis, here we go. Yes, it's 2 miles per hour. Since you're going with Johnny's bottleneck speed. So if you go with the route on the very bottom, like just sticking to the river. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. I'm measuring the Roll20 map, not the actual Google Maps. So from River Ridge, yeah, from River Ridge, I'll say about 1, 2. Yeah, it looks to be about from River Ridge. Just yeah, roughly about from River Ridge. If you stick to the river, it'll take you about a good Um, 2 hours at most to get to New Arcadia. And that's assuming you took the path from going from the river. If you took the path going up instead, like away from the river. Still take you about at most like 2 to 2.5 hours. Like you're literally close.
All right, I guess we're
Guess we're
which way are we
traveling.
gonna go, though?
And yeah, I guess that's assuming you're not rushing.
No. 2.5 hours
2
time
hours,
travel
2
is still
hours,
pretty
not
good.
that bad. Yeah. We like lost a bunch of days just because we didn't take the boat. I doubt 2 hours is gonna be the make or break here.
Very true.
So which way are we gonna go?
Oh, I forgot to mention that on last time, and again, this is a slight retcon. As you were sleeping, as you were about to go to sleep, you did see the riverboat pass by River Edge.
Glad we didn't get on there. Fuck that boat. All my homies hate that boat. Alright, well, I had to put my 2 cents in on strategics. Question becomes: do we want to travel along the river and potentially get in a fight with some kind of weird river mutant, or do we want to walk through the city where there's potentiality to get jumped from building?
Or more landmines.
I mean, either route could have landmines. To be honest, you're literally all the landmines have literally been like random encounter rolls. Like literally
we still
anywhere.
have to come across
We-
a
It doesn't help
landminer.
the fact that the landmine rolls are in the exact neutral center of anything you can roll on average wise on 2d20s.
Yeah, and the worst part about it
I
is
am the landminer.
It is I, the landminer. Is it some guy in a miner's outfit? No, but he's covered head to toe in like dead landmine metal armor. Like he used dead landmines shells as armor.
oh, I was gonna say he glued a bunch of dirt to his armor.
It is
It's
I,
the land.
the landminer.
We used to say the
I'm just a simple dirt
The
farmer, Hank.
Lightbringer.
It is I, the Lightbringer. Like,
Well,
maybe we travel along the river.
wait, hold on.
Yeah.
You can't just throw a bunch of landmines for days on end and call it a superpower. Hey, whatever works, it works.
I don't get as tired as the normal person when I throw landmines. That's my power.
I mean, the Mechanist was just a guy with a bunch of fucking robots.
Which
Yeah.
one? Fallout 4 or Fallout 3 Mechanist?
3. Because that's the one I know better.
I mean, technically, both of them were just somebody in a suit of armor that had their command.
Except the one in Fallout 4 was intentionally misguided by some from hateful robo brain bitch.
I will say that the antagonist actually had a kind of a power, I guess. They're just using pheromones, but
Oh yeah, she actually did control the ants. It's just that though, like
yeah,
and for some reason though, if you kill her into your costume though, you can't control ants.
you don't have those pheromones, obviously.
Yeah, you think the pheromone launcher
Yeah.
or something. I don't know. Fuck it. Anyways, any particular reason why you decided travel by the river there, Connor?
From a strategy point of view, I mean, we would probably get jumped from buildings. We've been traveling the river before, so we kind of have an idea of what's around it with all the wildlife and everything.
Fair enough. All right, we'll be taking the riverside route then. It'll only take us at minimum, or at maximum, 2 hours. So we should probably be heading off right about now.
All right then. So if that's the case,
Here.
it is I, the
Ooh.
Lightbringer.
In his eye, pheromone woman shooting purple dust, allegedly.
And that's basically antagonizer.
Yeah.
Alright then, so with that in mind, yeah, with your
Especially if you
travels
aggressively
in
strip
1
at people.
hour, it will get you about.
Who's rolling first for the encounter?
Get you about
That's a great
right.
question.
Sushi, of course.
Hold on,
Oh,
I'll
heck
say
yeah, brother.
it'll get you. Oh, damn it! Why did it separate that? Why?
Yes.
It'll
That's
get
been
you.
separated.
It gets you about right here. So just in case I don't know where you are.
We have reached a crossroad.
What do I roll for encounter? Is it 2d20 or?
Yeah, just the 2d20s.
Oh. Middle ground. Here comes the landmine.
Let's go.
Okay. Remember, low is good in this game.
Wait a minute. The landminer should have a female sidekick called Bouncing Betty or something. Helps him plant landmine.
Betty.
Betty. My name's Betty. Meh.
As you happen to see here whistling in the air. Oh, you're no longer in the river city anymore.
So,
Swaplandia.
So there's no ransom.
Why?
Why?
It's not loading up. That thing
It's not
doesn't
loading
want
up
to
on
play.
your end?
No, that thing particularly doesn't want to play on my camera account.
Hmm.
I don't want to refresh. Whatever. Back to the river town thing.
Back to Ria.
Whatever. So anyway, yeah, you hear whistling coming from you, and a lot of you guys' war instincts will no cooking effect. Like, get down! As you see land in front of you, not an explosion, but just something hit the land, causing itself to be merged into a little tiny crater.
What the fuck was that? Just dropped to the ground.
And
Some type of fireball.
you happen to see up above on up above going towards the Jackson barracks a fleet of Brotherhood of Steel on vertebrates.
Wait, like they were the ones that were firing at us, or?
No, they're just passing by overhead.
Oh.
They're just spreading freedom and democracy real fast.
That's not
Throwing bombs at us.
That's not what they do.
Do you guys check the crater?
I mean,
we can take a look, yeah.
as soon as we ascertain
Hell
that
yeah.
everything's gooch.
Do they fly away, or are they still, like, hovering around?
No, they're not hovering around. They literally just they're flying towards according to your maps heading towards the Jackson barracks.
Oh yeah, that's across the river. Or not the river. Was that a lake? It's a lake, right? At the top of the map.
Looks like it.
I mean, if you look at the map,
Jackson
want
Barracks.
to show you?
I'm trying to look for it.
Here, I'll ping everyone.
Oh, okay. So they're
Okay.
flying all the way across town.
Running across state line. Yeah, so well, yeah, I guess if they've gone by, but Sue's just cautiously approaching it. Well, I guess it'd be 45 because shotgun's more for things that I'd be more aware of to shoot. So 45. 45. Hand on his 45. Ready to draw.
You heading towards the crater?
Yeah.
You head towards the crater, and you happen to see a little lockbox with a Brotherhood of Steel on a symbol painted on it.
Hector. There they are. It used to be Brotherhood. Do they normally just drop boxes right out of the sky?
Unless if I look up, do I see any helicopters in the air or any kind of like
Well,
Brotherhood
we
vehicle?
saw them.
Well, they
We
already
saw them
left.
go by. Like they just kind of flew by, and that was it.
So usually it only drop if they're one hit and losing altitude due to loss of thrust, or two, some dumb fuck didn't tie it down correctly and it fell out due to someone taking a sharp turn. Either way, this chest is getting cracked one way or another.
Oh, he's gonna use knock spell on it.
It's just like lets it go. Okay, whatever. All right.
I mean, we
Oh.
already technically salvaged the armor from like the power suit that's down back in Vault 50 was technically Brotherhood, but was repurposed through a second party.
True.
But
His Brotherhood
this
side
is-
is still talking. He's saying all power armor is Brotherhood, no matter where it came from.
Can I check this
So
chest?
is,
to see-
so is Johnna supposed to hit it, or
Let me look at it, big fella. I'm gonna go look at the chest. Does it look like
Yeah,
it's locked?
It's locked.
let's try not to beat the shit out of it, just in case.
Do I know the DC to unlock it if I
Something
attempt to
we might need
lockpick
give
it?
back.
Yeah, give me it'll be a DC of 3, perception lockpick.
How many points do we have, guys?
Because of your omelet, currently 4.
good question.
Legit 4 review.
So it'd be one. Okay, I would like to buy it at 1 point if that's okay with one dice. If that's okay with you all.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yeah,
Sure.
go, dude.
I'd like to use a luck point to re-roll the 20.
Wait, no, hold on. Oh yeah, okay, go ahead.
Good call, Grandma.
Heaven or hell duel, let's rock.
Okay, so I passed with 3 successes, and I also got a critical success.
Mm-hmm. All right then. So with that in mind, okay. All right then. So with that in mind, Hector, roll me 3 d20s.
It's gonna
7,
be
4, 4.
Wow.
it's gonna
Nice.
be 15 landmines.
Lower
We're
is
gonna-
better.
No. Low
No.
is good. We're gonna,
No,
it's
not-
gonna be Kenshin and Fallout. It's gonna be like 6 fucking fusion cores and a goddamn death.
Roy, no joke. For some reason, during my modded playthrough, when we're not doing Cajun Call, I randomly find 4 fusion cores in random places, like a trash can or some ammo lockbox in random spots. Not locked, by the way. Not locked.
I mean, that's how I feel when I find like a couple of pistols and 7 Days to Die in toilets, just chilling in there.
Well, anyway, in this instance, low is not good because you find 15 caps in that safe. But this is a special Brotherhood lockbox.
So I got 15
So there's-
caps.
So there's special Brotherhood bottle cap.
With 15
No.
bottle caps, yeah.
No, I mean we'll see what bonus you get. So Hector, roll me another 3 d20s.
Was there anything else I could? If there was stuff else I could unlock, because I have that ability whenever I open chests. If there's stuff I can unlock, I can spend dice to add or. Okay, I'll roll 3 more d20s. 6, 12, 6. What are these numbers?
Yes.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Roll again.
12, 15, 15.
Hey, that's pretty good.
What the
How
hell
would
are
you know
you?
that, Sushi? You don't know anything about this. You don't know. You don't know.
It's true.
I'll be right back.
To everyone else, this is useless, but to you, Hector, this is actually pretty useful. You find something that could fit inside of your Mr. Handy. A hacking
Okay.
module.
No, wait, that's Pog? Probably. I think so.
Above game, it's a hacking module that could be an for any for robot modules.
Oh, okay.
So it's a hacking module. It reduces the difficulty of science tests to hack into locked computers and systems by 1. It's minimum 0. The cost of it is 25. Rarity is 2.
Probably should put in my Mr. Handy. I have that in my sheet now.
You know, in fact, since it was a difficulty of 3 is safe, and Romy, I'll go and put in 2 more items in there. So Romy, it's another 3d20s.
Another 3d20s?
Mm-hmm.
6, 6, 2.
You also find a doctor's bag. And another 3d20s.
Sorry, I need to add that to my sheet real quick. It keeps fucking up because of weight. Doctor's bag.
And Romy, another 3d20s.
6, 14, 19.
And you also find a first aid kit.
Oh.
So in that safe was a hacking module, a doctor's bag, a first aid kit, and a 15 caps.
You guys are never gonna believe what I just found.
What'd you find?
Well, one, I found a hacking kit for Nigel. Make it easier to hack into other robots or other things that are hackable with him. It'll make my life easier in the future. I found this doctor's bag, which I think a doctor's bag just allows us to heal someone or something like that. It has like medicine and shit. I found this first aid kit, so that's pretty handy. More healing. Then just 15 bottle caps. So that's like the lesser known thing. So we should probably skedoodle or skedaddle because they don't want to see me here. If they see me opening their chest, they're not going to be happy as I'm not really part of the brothers.
Not for nothing, but I don't think they'd be happy seeing anybody open the chest. But what?
I mean, to be fair, who'd be happy to see someone opening their chest without permission? Or consent.
Major League Baseball.
What?
Yes.
Alright then, so with that in mind, who wants to roll the next encounter roll?
Well, I rolled already, so.
I'm updating stuff, so.
It is
Is it my time?
Cornelius's turn.
2d20s, right?
Yep.
Landmines, here we go.
Yo, that's a
Oh,
pretty good roll,
man.
man.
Not really.
What do you mean? Nah, that's a great roll.
What do you roll?
So
15
Going to
over
six,
what I would
man.
be fine with fucking 20 rather than 26.
You have to, as you're going into the road. Well, this is almost for sure to take you into the New Arcadia proper, but let's say roughly about here, at the edge, but to go to New Arcadia. You have to go to New Arcadia, and you have to see someone convulsing in the ground near vomiting.
Hmm.
Can I make a medicine check?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me a what was that intelligence medicine?
Yeah, it's intelligent medicine.
Yeah, it'll be DC of 2. Oh, fair enough. And with that, you also gain another
Add
AP,
one to the
point.
pool.
Whoop, whoop.
I should make your encounters harder so you can start giving me AP. And
That's not half.
oh, I'll make sure of it.
Ain't no
I'd
What's-
rather fail.
What's this? 50 death claws?
What's this? I just leave.
What's this? What's
Do that one time.
what's this? They surround you? What's this? I die? Make a
Somebody
new
didn't
character?
Like that, so they left.
Oh, that was me. I just leave.
Yeah. So yeah, Cornelius, you happen to see the plain as day. He's currently having shock on radioactive shock from this so-called purified water he's drinking.
Type of. Is there anything that I can do for him to make him not be doing that?
I mean, easy answer. I mean, if you want to take the easy
Got a
route
rat
though,
away?
yeah, you want to take the easy route though. You guys got any spare right away?
Oof, no.
Good. I don't have to worry about radiation.
I don't think I have any of that. Be under
Why
cannabis,
don't?
right?
Wait, none of you
think
guys
I
have
have- no.
red away?
No. But I think most of us, aside from Sushi's character, actively try to avoid taking any sort of like radiation.
Does
Yes.
anyone have anything that stop the spread of the glow?
I can honestly say I do not have anything on.
Seems to be having a bit of the magic sickness.
Sickness. Uh,
Should I? What else could I do? Like make him vomit? I guess.
But I
I don't know if
I never actually gave you guys an encounters to get red away or. Oh yeah, and you guys haven't been actively trying to buy red away?
No.
No, we haven't. We've been avoiding any type of radiation, really.
Which is cute because the fact that the radiation is literally all around you.
yeah, but there's nothing in the game that says that, so.
Fair enough. So I mean, you couldn't with your check though. You could tell that again, this guy's having just a little bit of shock on with some at the very most talking about in Fallout 3 terms. At the very most, he has the first stage of radiation sickness. So like as long as he gets to a doctor soon, and not drink any more or eat any more radioactive shit, he should be fine. But as right now,
And-
he's like panting. He's like he's also looks like to be very very thirsty, and he's on the brink of falling unconscious.
And can I tell anything with the water that's supposed to be purified water, if it is purified or not?
Do you do you try to grab it with your hands?
Maybe I should get Johnny to grab it with his.
I mean, sure, yeah. You want me to grab it?
Yeah, could
Can
you
I take a
grab
swig?
that? I mean, if you want.
Johnny,
It won't do
Johnny.
anything to you.
I mean, immediately you could tell that this is like, this is like this is like drinking from the river, but only a little worse. It's like someone put a radioactive barrel a good like 2 miles away, and you're drinking the runoff from it though. So so not only you're feeling the radiation from that, you're also feeling the ambient radiation from the river water. But this water is not clumpy or dirty. It feels like clean. Like for some reason though, it's like someone put radiation into clean water.
Well,
how's
it
it
doesn't
taste?
have the chunks like the river does. But I wouldn't probably drink it as weird. Well, kind of stings a little bit, but as Johnny drinks some more of it, kind of an acquired.
I mean,
Does
Johnny,
everyone have a
obviously,
Geiger counter?
Johnny, obviously, to you, it's basically like your lifeblood is currently healing you. But again, as you grab onto it though, and it passes by Hector's, you of course hear the telltale signs of do you have a Geiger counter sound on Discord?
I don't.
I don't
We really
think-
should though.
I don't think so, but also, doesn't the Pip-Boy have that function?
Well, yeah, but that's why he asked if we had the sound effect.
Oh, okay.
Damn it, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So again, you happen to hear the telltale signs of the clicking and clacking of Hector's Geiger counter on his Pip-Boy as you pass by it.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. And then, for added on what did anyone took the Wild Wasteland trait, or no?
I did not.
No,
Not me.
Okay
I
then.
don't think I have that.
Okay then.
No reference.
Well, maybe a small one. You look on the bottle, like it written sharply. It says Aqua Pura.
Mm. That's a not that any of us know what that is.
Yeah,
But yes.
no one plays Fallout 3.
Exactly. I meant in character.
Oh yeah, now you guys from the East Coast.
At least not that we're aware of.
All right then. So what you guys do? You have a guy that's borderline very very thirsty, who's about to be knocked out. Currently having a first stage radiation poisoning.
Well, he needs to get medical attention.
Who has it?
This is this homeless guy we just found.
This
Or at
homeless
least I
guy.
assume he's homeless.
This homeless guy.
I mean, not homeless guy, but
Immediately
you happen to see that this guy seems to be like just a random wastelander.
Should we carry him to the next settlement? I mean, it is like right there. We might as well.
I mean, Johnny could always carry him or drag him if you want.
Definitely not drag him. He's not in the best shape as it is. Maybe you just kind of hold him like you would like a dog or something under the arm. Don't crush him, of course, but he definitely needs to get to like a cleric or some type of healer.
That's not even anything. Fuck off.
What?
Sorry, I'm
Well,
looking for a Fallout sound effect for a fucking Geiger counter. They
okay.
don't have it.
Try Stalker.
Is YouTube to MP3 still works?
I don't know. Fuck if I know. It's been a while since I've had to use it.
Been a while.
Yes. There's still a YouTube MP3 converter online. And because I'm pretty sure you can easily find a Geiger counter sound effects on YouTube.
Yeah, but I'm looking specifically for the Fallout one, and it's not giving me one.
Really? Oh. Yeah, just on regular Geiger counter sounds. There's one here, but it also includes sound effects from the actual game itself.
Well then, I mean, yeah, I'll pick them up. I could just hold them, like, put them over my shoulder, like a sack of potatoes.
That would work.
Yeah, that'd be wise.
Chester in one hand and man in the other.
Yeah, I'll just have my baseball bat clipped onto, like, a little belt loop on my side.
Ba-da-da.
Ah, my leg.
Ah, my squiggly smooch.
I am
Oh, but they'll give me the fucking clamping the Pip-Boy on sound effect. Go fuck yourself, YouTube. Useless ass motherfuckers.
Alright, and as you get towards New Arcadia, the hell? Seriously? Ah, no. Delete.
This is the closest one. So.
Oh, okay, that's why it's. I added this token when, before I added those extra things, so ignore this. Ah, no. Undo.
Yondu!
Yondu!
Nanu!
Nanu! Nanu.
There we go.
No. Nanu! Do you read?
No.
Oh, okay. Fuck you then.
Well, Johnny doesn't read. I read. Mostly Grognak the Barbarian, but
The hell? Hold on. Let me just refresh this because it is not updating on the camera account.
Oh.
Focus ping. There we go.
Tutorial.
What?
Oh, sorry. I clicked on the thing and it was on the stream and it was still in the refresh thing, so it just did like some roll 20 and then I saw the word tutorial and like my brain locked in on it.
And
Tutorial.
And of course, as you get into New Arcadia proper, you again stop by these heavily armored guards. They're wearing a mixture of like of course they're wearing military combat armor, and like some military fatigues here or there, but a lot of it is. And I'll go with this one here now because you're now in actual proper town. Actually, no. Let's go this one. Yeah, you go and there are some of the more lower guards that you notice though are just wearing like painted metal armor. And you see some of the guards are wearing plain leather armor. Which Sue, this bothers you. The ones wearing leather armor and like the simple pipe guns are slaves. The handlers are the ones wearing the painted metal armor, and of course then the leather armor is like also painted, and the ones currently in charge are the ones wearing the painted and dyed military fatigues and combat armor, which a lot of them are in the colors of purple and yellow. So there seems to be some sort of caste or hierarchy system when it comes to with the guards, which, assuming you know about civilization in general, that they're probably the same thing inside as well. But the fact that they also have slaves over in New Arcadia is also a bit bothering you, Sue. And quick, Sue, make me a quick what will be a good role for this? As just a
There we go.
Nice.
nice.
I had to, it's was apparently 10 seconds, even though the fucking video said it was 5 seconds of radiation noise, whatever. So it gets cut
I
off
guess
a little
yeah.
bit. At the end,
What would be a good role for this? Because you just observing just like I guess I guess perception survival
but, okay.
or perception speech. I don't know. It's more has to do with like says and you're comparing the slaves from here to you're using your observation skills to compare the slaves from here to and the slaves over in Nama Point.
Hmm.
I was to say I was about to say like we're still playing D&D like make a quick perception check or history check or something, but I guess perception. I guess I'll give you a choice: either perception survival or perception speech.
I'm gonna go with survival. Since I actually have points in that. Like no points in charisma
Yeah,
or
yeah,
speech. No.
yeah. It'll be a DC of 2.
Yeah, let's hope I make it. Yeah. Well, fuck me.
Mm.
You got one of them luck rolls?
I mean,
I do.
if you want to.
I do have a luck point.
Wow.
And
Oh wow.
Alright.
Yeah, and it's actually plain as day on Sue. Nama Point, for some reason, the slaves over at Nama Point are being treated a whole lot better. And some of the guards are actually talking to them like actual people, like, which is weird. Like, even though they're slave collars, they're not being mistreated as slaves. They're just a simple indentured workforce. Here, on the other hand, there are slaves. They are that they're being talked down on. They're being forced to do labor, and you see the one on the forefront. And if should any attack happens, whether it be on the wilderness, the local fauna, and at times the radioactive local flora, and outside forces like raiders or God forbid the New World Order or the Jesters, they'll be these slaves wearing just plain leather armor and subpar pipe guns will be will be in the forefront on the front lines, and they'll be the ones they'll take the damage first. So it was to you that for some reason the slaves in Nama Point are being treated differently compared to the ones in New Arcadia. New Arcadia, with all their worth, they're treating slaves like actual slaves, while Nama Point they're just treating them like regular servants. That's the observation you see between them. And you see like on the guard wearing the one of the more higher ups. They're wearing combat armor. This one dyed like royal purple. Like halt! Who goes there? And why do you have a kidnapped person on your back? And traveling with a submutant? And you see a lot of the guards that put their guns at you.
Oi. Relax. The guy was outside the town, sick as shit. We decided to bring him back in.
And what is your submutant carrying him on his back?
Because he's sick.
Thought I was told to pick up the man. I was originally gonna drag him.
Like, sir, is that all right? Because, you know, he also employs submutants. He could be working for him. Shut up! I don't fucking care if you work for Mr. Gray. So as long as you keep your mutie in line and explain to me and do work, because we do a lot of paperwork we need to fill out as to why he's there. Then step over there to that desk and no funny business.
Right. No motion to the guys to follow over to the desk.
And you see again, like currently on guard. You can tell that this person is well armed and to his surroundings though, but his personal guard is like basically two slaves, and it's actually a researcher going like, yes, how can I help? Yeah, not really a researcher, more like an I guess a low level politician, a more of a post-war bureaucrat. Yes. So, okay. So, can I get your names?
My name's Sue.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm Johnny.
Mm-hmm. Like Johnny the Cirque meat. Okay, go on.
I'm Cornelius.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me Connor, though.
And I'm Hector, mechanic. I fix it.
Okay, Mr. Hector. You're not part of the Brotherhood, are you? You do wear their symbol.
You see how there's a like cross, like it's X'd out and it's destroyed and it's not very, like it's been damaged.
No, I don't see. As you see, this person just not look up to you, looking at his paperwork.
And how you, if you don't see that, how'd you know? No.
Real incandescent, are you?
Boy, I looked up for a second, but I'm never looking at you again.
Because Mr. Nolan, no one in the entire wasteland besides the Brotherhood wear fancy robes such as you and carry around a laser pistol.
I didn't say my last name, so how do you really know who I am? I just said my name was.
Oh, I thought you said your last name.
No, I
No,
just said
you just said Hector.
Actually, no one has said their last name, so.
What do you mean? I said my last name. It's Johnny. Johnny. You know, like Mario.
So just like, yes, I was a part of them. I didn't agree with some things, so I decided to just become a mechanic of the wasteland, and I fix things for the good of the people.
Mm-hmm. All right then. So all right then. And the name of the
This
person.
is Nigel, my butler.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And the person on your back. Also reason why he's unconscious.
I just
Bit of
look
the
over.
magic sickness.
I'm sorry. What?
Magic sick.
Bit of the magic sickness. You know, one too many potions.
He
The toxicity gets to you.
He means radiation poisoning.
Okay. Is he a part of your party?
No, we found him outside and decided to bring him in.
Oh, excellent. Do be advised until he wakes up. He is your responsibility. That means that any and all on doctrine he'll need or bills, it'll be falls upon you. Will that be fine? Yes, great.
I already hate this fucking town. I just turned to the group. I already hate this fucking town.
Above game, you want to come here, because you want to avoid the clowns, you sick fuck.
Yeah, okay, first of all, don't take that tone with me, alright? Secondly, I didn't know this place was going to be a huge piece of shit, because it sounded like everybody was going, oh yeah, New Arcadia is so great. So, excuse me for not getting any information on a New Arcadia, and only getting that clowns are in this other place, and that I didn't want to go there, so...
You see the god just part ways and yell at Sue. You still yells back at him. Okay, fine, Jesus. And he puts the clowns back to where it was. So if I were you, Mr. He points at you and he rolls his hand like he's saying like continue.
What, me? Like,
yes. You.
My name. The name you just took down.
Right, Mr. Smith. I'm gonna put you down, Sue Smith. Whatever. And well, anyway, I'll suggest you wake him up so that way he could be in charge of his own thing. Or you wake him up now. Then the paperwork will go nice and smoothly.
Yeah, anybody except Johnny want to try and slap him awake? Pretty sure Johnny would kill him if he tried.
Johnny could try to flick his forehead.
I maybe I should. I'm not the strongest, so I don't think I'll do any permanent damage.
All right. Johnny, hold him steady.
Do I just make
Alright.
a melee weapon roll, or
Maybe unarmed.
Sir,
hit him with your fucking
this is
rifle?
Fine. I mean, we could just use some of our first aid kit to try and wake him up. No, that's too much paperwork. Besides, this is fun.
all right? I'm sorry about this, and I'm gonna rub my hands together and kind of get them warm, you know.
All right, make
All
us.
right, and then I
All right,
I swing.
a DC of 2. He just goes. Eh. So
Are you
Sue,
awake?
you see this personally as you were at the forefront. Instead of slapping him, he just slightly grazed his cheek.
Connor, are you trying to seduce him or wake him up?
I didn't want to throw too much power, you know.
Try again.
All right. This time for real. I'm gonna summon the fury.
All right. I'm beginning to think maybe I should try to wake him up.
Wait, you know, third time's always the charm.
All right, give the kid the third chance, I guess.
I mean, to you, it's like he's rubbing his face. You're like, wake up. Come on, wake up.
All right, that's enough of that. Give me
All
some
right,
space,
I think
kid.
that's all I can do.
Time for a little five.
I think that's all I could do. That's all I could do, Sue. I think I'm getting a point of exhaustion.
That's all I could do, Sue. I did all I could,
Sue. I did
Sue.
all I can do. You're a mess.
All right. Wait, I forgot I'd hit submit for it to actually roll. All right.
Damn.
It's literally like, what the, where the hell am I? Like, oh, my stomach. What the hell is happening? Like, am I being kidnapped by a supermutant? Like,
Now, why do people keep assuming we're kidnapping a guy that's radiation poison? Look, we found you outside the town. We decided to try and do the good thing and bring you in, and now we're here trying to fill out paperwork. And they said that it's easier to wake you up.
Right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I forgot to. Yeah. Right. Hold on. He brings over and gives him a little bit. You see him give the clerk a little bit of paperwork, and also shows him this this plastic thing, plastic rectangle thing you know of. Mr. Burnham, Mr. Burnham, you just left the town on a mission. You just came back. Yeah, outside this town, there's this vendor who's apparently selling these bottles called Aqua Pura. Apparently they're full of radiation. Oh, we can't have that. And he snaps fingers. Guards! Yes, sir. There's a vendor outside selling illegal water. Go and take care of him. Like, on it. And you see the cards. 1 wearing the military fatigues, 2 wearing the metal armor, and 5 of the leather armor are going out to find this vendor. Oh, thank you kindly. So, all right then, you can go ahead and go back in. Your IDs are currently checked in. And you do have enough caps. Yeah. I'll visit the doctor soon. I wasn't expecting to be swindled that close to under Arcadia. Neither were us. We'll take care of it right nice and plenty.
I
Oh,
thought
that
he was gonna have them shoot the guy. In all honesty,
And you
yeah,
see,
that just shoots him.
and you see the interaction between him and him and the clerk is actually very smooth and very easily, and he just walks in like he belongs there. All right, now for you, Mister Smith, and Sermint.
I believe he said his last name was Johnny, so.
Oh, I realize. We have a separate paper for Sermint because they don't tend to have last names, but you three do, and refuse to tell me, which is fine. You know, it's just that though just make entering the city a little harder.
You just asked for our names. You didn't ask for our full names.
I thought that goes without saying. Again, to be
If
fair,
it goes without saying. But
I mean, to be fair, I shouldn't expect much from people in the wasteland.
Right. So there's, I'm assuming some paperwork that has to be done for us to be let into the city then?
It's mostly just on identifying paperwork on word goes in and out of the city, just for clerical bureaucratic reasons. Nothing that affects you at all. It's just a catalog who enters, who leaves, and for what purpose. Which again, what goes without saying. What's your purpose of coming in here?
Well, to be perfectly honest, we were stopping here to get supplies on our way somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna look back at the group. Guys, do we really have the fucking time to do this? Like, seriously? This sounds like a lot of busy work.
Well, we're supposed to be finding something about Trinity,
Well,
right?
calm down. We can always just go to the followers outposts up to the northwest. She's just doing the thing, trying to figure out which way the compass sits. In any case, it's probably a lot easier than going into Arcadia. Which, if I had known, was going to ask for a bunch of paperwork and other information, probably would have pushed to go literally anywhere else. Maybe not the clown place, he says under his breath.
On one side, bureaucracy, and the other side, clowns. Both equally evil.
The duality of man. The duality of man. Bureaucracy or clown.
getting down with the clowns in all honesty.
To be honest,
Well,
to be honest, now that I think about it, both of those sound the same.
Well, we did say we would go to the place Cornelius wanted to go to.
One place is full of clowns, and the other place also full of clowns.
Not the ha-ha ones.
I think we've got pretty much enough supplies to make it to the followers outpost.
I mean, you
just kind of see Sue kind of looking over at the slave labor force, like.
I mean, above game, you're making a lot of conjecture though, and it's just perfect on their end though. All you do is like on a wait as it goes, which is on you haven't even asked how long it'll fully process.
Yes, but within my own character, Sue doesn't like slavery. Sue also isn't a big fan of living in cities to the most part. Well, yeah, because the democracy, the bureaucracy was pretty much what strangleholded New Vegas, where he was from. Didn't really help virtually anything.
Also on the political scene of the NCR was a big mess, and which New Vegas itself was like even though the developers in the city were tight on time when it comes to New Vegas, and they had to cut a lot of stuff. They were actually able to portray the political and bureaucratic nightmare of the NCR in New Vegas rather perfectly.
And they were drunk.
So, unless anybody's got any objections to me wanting to leave, Sue stops, holds up his finger. How long is this paperwork going to take, by the way?
Oh, not long at all. It's just again, all you want is a record of you entering and leaving, you entering and leaving, and unless you're a honorary citizen or a permanent citizen, like Mr. Burnham over there. It's again, all we're asking overall is your reason as to why you're here to begin with.
You did a lot of dancing around telling me how long it's going to take, though. Is what I would like to know.
Depending on your answer as to why you're here, hour, 2 hours. I mean, right now, if you give me if you give me your full 100% full honesty as to why you're here.
I'm just gonna look back. I'm gonna hold up my finger to her and then look back at the guys and drop the other finger. All right, so 2 hours of paperwork, or we could just leave that.
I mean, he also mentions that if you give them their full honesty, they can let you in immediately.
Was there another reason why we?
That is not how it sounded. Like you said that. You said full honesty, 2 hours. It sounded like.
No, he said, and I quote, or if you give him if you give us your full honesty, we can let you in immediately.
All right,
Was
but
that our honest reason though? Like I don't remember.
even if we give you an honest reason, are you going to believe the honest reason, or are you going to sit here and do 2 hours of paperwork?
I mean,
Because our reason for here is just to stop in to make sure that we're supplied up for the rest of our travel.
he just stares at you, like, hmm? Just shrugs, and you see you see someone on like coming from the background. You whisper into his ear, "Oh, really? Hmm." And go back out. So tell me about this Holy Trinity.
Just gonna look over at Johnny.
Except for he only said the Trinity, not the Holy
Yep,
Trinity.
I just said Trinity.
I mean, you have no idea where that guy came from or what he knows, but he
That's
whispers something in to the low level bureaucrat and to them. Look, sir, I'll be perfectly honest with you. The reason why all this is in place is to make sure all of our citizens are safe. But between you and me, it's just to make sure our upper echelon is safe. You mostly don't care about us, but we have a giant wall that keeps on 2-story tall reptilian monsters at bay.
2-story tall.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen the alpha biolurks, have you?
At 2 stories tall, just kind of like to himself.
Well, some call them alphas, some call them den mothers. Another one called them behemoths, but more or less they're in charge of the biolurks, and the reason why they're still alive when the whole Mirelurk and Gator Claw invasion happened.
Ugh.
I mean, if you had the chance to go inside, and which again, all I need is full honesty. That's all, and you can see one that you see one that the steamboat actually skewered.
So just gonna look back at the group real quick, and then realize that they're probably nobody's gonna make a decision, so it's kind of just Sue's decision at this point. You know what?
I'm deferring to you.
We'll pass. Let's get going, guys. We'll just head to the outpost.
All right.
Just tell him that he needs to seek some medical intervention.
By the time you said that, though, he's already inside the city.
Plus, they already kind of told him that.
Off we go to the comic book store.
We're not
Oh,
going to the
yeah.
comic book store. We're going to the
What do you
outpost.
mean? What do you mean?
We have to go to the comic book
We
store.
have to. We
Yeah,
promised
when
Connor.
we get the fucking leader situation settled, which is the whole reason we're here, God damn it. Then we'll be free to go to the fucking comic book store.
Clown people, clown people.
I kind of feel bad for you, Edward, because in both games you had to take a leadership role because the other party is being silent as hell.
It happens.
Johnny's
Well-
stupid. He doesn't know.
Well, the problem with my character is I am just a mechanic, and I'm not really a fucking. I'm just here to fix shit.
And all they ask for is honesty, but you guys are being, you guys are like not
What?
being 100%
No,
honest
Johnny
with them.
said. Johnny.
Yeah, not
Johnny
a
said what he
single
remembered.
time have we not been honest. It's just their perception of it is that we're not being honest, which is not helping Sue want to be honest with them because look, whatever. The point is, we're leaving. That's the end of discussion on this.
All right, but
Yeah,
I
that's
think
very
I
funny.
think I don't know if I actually told have you guys remember this though, but I did put this as a crumb of story is that to help you guys find the Holy Trinity though, both factions can help you with that. But if you want to skip that, go ahead.
Yeah, it just depends on which one, right? That we-
Yeah, you skip the crown. So
I remember we saved Mr. Gray's daughter? Question mark. Robot girl.
Yeah, we did return
Yeah,
said
but,
robot girl to people that would return her to him.
Alright,
The
again,
slab.
I'm not gonna handhold you guys. So I put all these crumbs of things, and if you guys want to ignore the trail.
Yes,
for-
but you're forgetting that these crumbs of things have been over the course of 3 months. Tension.
I know.
Right.
Again, it's mostly my fault, but also it's a lot of our schedule's fault. And I did say again, both factions can help you with that though. So like I would thought you would at least mention looking up to the leadership of the of each faction to help you with the Holy Trinity thing. But okay. Again, my hands are off. I'm not gonna handle you guys. So your decisions. Your decisions.
Fair enough.
So, where to now?
We're going to the followers outpost, right? Is that the idea? That's what Sue said. The followers outpost is up here near Mr. Gray's.
Yep. Through.
Is that the outpost that we're going to?
Yep. Through downtown. Derelict downtown. New Orleans. And also, Edward is currently muted. Roy, is he okay?
I think he's using the restroom. I think I heard the door to the bathroom close. But all right, to the followers then, I guess. Yeah, he was using the bathroom.
I was actually, to be fair, I was actually excited for you guys to go inside New Arcadia. But again, it doesn't have the fact that the one mostly talking is Sue Clark, and everyone else is on.
Well, my character's a dumbass, so
Yeah.
I literally said what Johnny probably would have remembered. Something about a Trinity. And he
I
doesn't
would
even
think
know
my
what the word Trinity means.
I told them what I was and what I do. I don't really Again, I'm just fixing. I'm a fixer. I just fix the problem. I don't address the problem.
Yeah, and they even said that on the one else, they want to keep their people safe. They don't want dishonest people to go in there for no reason. They don't want to say like, "Oh, we're a merchant band, and we're trade stuff," and all of a sudden, bam, we're surprised, we're raiders. All right then. Since Edward's still AFK, and how about let's take a little small break? I'm gonna go
All right.
get food, and we'll be back in a good like 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
Alright.
All right then.
I'll
BRB.
use this time to use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm back. Am I the first one back? No. Over.
All right, I'm back, and everyone back.
Welcome back. I'm here. I
All
don't
right.
know. Is Edward here?
My mic on or?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I hear you.
All right.
I got me
Oh,
some fried
alright.
rice, some dim sum, and also some jackfruit.
Nice.
All right. So
Also, to be fair, I think I surely expected this since Sue hates slaves, and yeah, you're figured out that North Korea has a lot of slaves.
yeah, no, I'm gonna run that back because if the Trinity thing is as important as it's supposed to be,
I mean,
Sue would.
to be fair, I wasn't I didn't push hard enough. I thought that because I thought you guys remembered that was your main mission.
No, I don't remember that. The only thing Sue remembers, the only thing that I remember specifically for Sue, is that getting to the guy that leads the followers of the apocalypse is the most important thing to him personally.
I mean, yeah,
don't even
you can
remember
still roll
what
with that. Because
All I remember is the Trinity was important.
yeah, because
Yeah, no,
the mission itself was given to you by
By the dwarves.
I hate you. By the
It's
by
true.
the overseer of Vault 50.
You're right, though. It is the dwarves that gave us that mission.
Literally, my guy said it earlier. He was calling them dwarfs as well.
but yeah, I'm gonna run that scene slightly back then.
But yeah, I mean
Oh.
overall on Edward, you don't need to go break Sue's character. In my GM way and through the overseer, she said that clues on trying to find the Holy Trinity are from either the Jesters or New Arcadia, but she didn't say
Yeah,
that
no,
that's the only place you can get it from.
Yeah, but given that that's our only clues, and Sue blatantly refuses to work with the clowns, he would probably swallow. He'd probably swallow it down for the time being just to try and get the information. And if the only way to do it is to get it from the higher ups in New Arcadia, then it's at least presented to him as that. Then that's the only way to do it.
I mean, at the very least, though, you can go inside New Arcadia, which is if I remember correctly, where I put this in, it's in the place called the Louise Armstrong New Orleans International Airport.
That is a mouthful.
Alex Louise Armstrong.
Color.
All right, so are we sick to go back to get into it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna run that scene back and just acquiesce ever so slightly. Just
All right. I also run back that New Arcadians have a spy network. That shouldn't be. That was me trying to railroad you guys.
wait, what?
Oh, and the guy in the back that was whispering to his ear, and that was my railroading DM side that inventing a spy network for the New Arcadians.
Oh, I just figured Johnny just said it super loud. Somebody heard it and went, "We know something about that. Why does that super mutant know about that?" I didn't even assume that was a spy network. I just assumed Johnny was too loud.
Yeah, it was a spy
I mean,
network.
Johnny does normally say loud things.
Yeah, it was it was a spy network, so I'm gonna run that back, and so I'll run the back to where like okay, Mr. the Mutant, Smith, and Smith. Okay. And overall, that's all we need for now. And unless you want to also give up your last names along with it, but if not, then all we need is the purpose of your visit. Is it well, we do get multiple people though. Are you just here to visit? No, to the hell? Oh, right. Oh no! For
But
some
like,
reason, no. For some reason, my stream manager is not on updating itself.
oh, that's right.
Yeah. Well, anyway, so overall, the purpose of the visit, I here to trade. I here to get on our very famous uh floating casino as Mr. Great as the Mr. Great puts it. Or I here to I here to apply for residency here in the Great New Arcadia.
Hmm. Definitely not that last one.
And no one's never is. Are you guys are you happen to be traders?
No. We were looking to stock up on supplies, but we
Mm-hmm. You see when the check a box, stock up on supplies, visiting. I here to get on the riverboat.
no.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we were told by the overseer of Vault 50 that you might be able to help us with that. Somebody here might be able to help us with something.
See him right now. Something. Do you say you're here for on work for Vault 50?
Yes.
You see his attitude change a bit. Huh. Are you also here in regards to the followers of the apocalypse?
Yes.
Are you also here on regards on the Brotherhood of Steel?
I.
As we said before. Likely not.
Hold on. I'm gonna need some information because I don't remember. We didn't. Did we deal directly with the Brotherhood, or were we dealing with a Brotherhood that was working with the?
You dealt with the Brotherhood that were working with the followers of the apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
But only that side contingent though you met during the Red Rocket, but you were confused at times because the fact that the followers of apocalypse also have their own contingent of power armored individuals.
Hmm.
So there were you did meet some that were working with the followers of apocalypse though, but these seemed like the typical Brotherhood attitude towards wastelanders.
Only in so much that we were almost went into a British accent there. Only so much in the fact that we were dealing with, in particular, the followers who were working with the Brotherhood.
That tracks, but you didn't take a mission or directly helping them, are you? Or are you with their faction?
No.
Okay, good.
We're not with them.
Okay, good. Whew. Sorry about that. You could tell that the Brotherhood is in larger part not really a welcome sight in this scene. Ever since they tried to take over on New Orleans as a whole.
Wait, sorry. Can you repeat that again? Your mic cut out on my end.
Sorry about that. The Brotherhood is not really a popular faction in this part. Ever since they tried to take over New Orleans as a whole. The only reason why apparently the only reason why there have such a low influence in the area is because they just got back from trying to take over not Bolton Rouge, but half of the numbers apparently got wiped out, and mostly because the fact that the current eminent people who took over Bolton Rouge are apparently a very smart super mutant who's as tall as a skyscraper. He labeled it as the some sort of he labeled Bolton Rouge as a new radiation hub. And the only reason why we know that is because they're actually not wanting trade between us and them. But obviously the heads of New Arcadia are opposed to any mutants. No offense, Mr. Johnny.
Johnny don't really like his own kind, so that's fine.
Interesting. But if you're I've been told I had to fill this out and warn the heads immediately for anyone anyone and anything who's under who was given orders by Vault 15 themselves.
All right.
And with that, he calls over on two particulars on slave guards, one in purple and one in yellow. That with their permissions, though, they'll be able to take you up towards the higher terminals where the current heads of state are. But other than that, though, you have free reigns to explore New Arcadia, and you get him rubber stamped and start stamping everything within reason, of course.
Right.
Okay, sir. Just follow follow us.
Hmm. Very staunchly follows them.
And then
We're supposed to be following them. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
as you enter, basically on New Arcadia, the gates open towards you. Again, you're getting some sneers here or there, most from the guards, mainly from the people who are wearing the military outfits and the combat armor. But and as you enter, though, it's like basically you see some of the some of the outer skirts, which is like the parking lots and the parking lots of the actual um, airport themselves are like kind of like the outskirts, and basically in an atypical utopia or dystopia, there's always the outskirts of like poor people, ramshackles here or there. This where you see people that you can tolerate. Sue is like just normal people. As you get closer and closer towards the building of the airport themselves, you happen to see in the outskirts of the runway are like the actual people living in like better housing. And the runway where the planes should be, you see people like not using the parts of the planes for better housing. They're wearing like all of them are wearing pre-war outfits because this part of the of New Arcadia has been guarded and boarded enough to where like not even any biolars can get through the walls. So these are like the normal citizens of New Arcadia are currently living, and inside the terminals and in the upper floors, and the lower floors of the terminals are mostly the guard barracks and people on training people how to use their power armor, and of course the power armor is like colored purple and yellow.
Mm.
And in the upper floors are where the people you would hate, Sue, is like the upper aristocracy or nobility of the people are, but basically the in the bourgeoisie or the wait, is this the bourgeoisie or the proletariats are like the one the higher ups?
Bourgeoisie.
Yeah.
Right, the proletariats are like the lower caste, right?
I know that the bourgeois were very proletariats were the class of industrial wage earners.
All right, yeah. So like
Yeah, they're more.
yeah. So basically, in essence, on up here is where you see the bourgeois people are, and atypical an atypical like southern Louisiana and like romance story where you see that a lot of a lot of the women are like mostly the more fancy women are like the atypical southern belle. And you could basically practically see them going, "Oh, I declare." And that type of people, with like and a lot of the guys are kind of like they're as fancy as Jalbert from Bill's cousin from King of the Hill. Like they're that foppish.
45.
Like well, Bill, we only have like a one male heir to the Dolce name. Well, technically speaking, oh, don't bother.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, again, it's literally what Gilbert turned Bobby into. Oh got it. The Miss Flower is wilting. These are kind of foppish guys and gals you see up here as the bourgeoisie of New Arcadia, as the current
fops,
quote unquote
standards.
heads of state and rich people.
Mm.
And you see like all the way from the all the way and again all the way from the gates, all the way from the upper floors, you see a giant drawbridging gate leading towards from the upper building up and the stretches towards the river. Beyond the gates, beyond the roads, towards the river, you see it parked next to the riverboat. And you see the riverboat, way over there in the deep end. You happen to see something interesting. Some live guy currently like cursing and like again you're far away, you can't even tell what's cursing, but you see movement from some guy in the cage, and next to him in front of the boat you see the full size what's called a Biloc behemoth, skewered from head to toe.
Ugh. That's gigantic. Jesus. I thought they were just making stuff up. Fucking hell.
And as you go into it, then and you see again more and more people from, and as you get to the upper floors of the airport terminals, you see less people being more foppish and more people being more militaristic. You happen to see the guards here are most of the guards here are no longer wearing metal armor or leather armor. All of them are wearing combat armor and armor fatigues. And the ones commanding them are the ones wearing power armor. And there are two people in power armor, like both wielding Gatling guns, and to these double doors. And of course, one's in pure purple, royal purple, and the other one is like yellowish gold. And you see, they see happen to, and they both go in front of the doors like, halt. Is there any reasons why you brought them here, especially this submutant? We got orders. Speak, slave. Right here, sir. Huh. Vault 50, is it? Go on in. And as you enter this room, you see basically a council of sorts. And I will not mince words. The people on the council, they look like a combination of like southern gentlemen and ladies, but combine them with like 50s era pimps.
God damn it, I forgot about that.
Nice.
So like not only they're wearing like dapper suits and everything, and the color scheme of like of course like black and white tuxedos, but they also have like oversized hats and cloaks, just like man, I'm a pimp next to I'm gonna smack you, ho, and that type of vibe. And the women, oh, they're like wearing like a 1800s era like superfluous queen outfits from Great Britain.
Oh god.
Like they ooze off. Oh, let them eat cake. Type of aura.
I'm gonna lean over to Johnny and be like, "There's a lot of wenches here."
Johnny's just gonna look.
I just imagine Connor
looks
walking
at Connor
into
and be like, "What's a wench now?"
I just literally imagine just Connor walking in, swinging his arms around. Man, there sure are a lot of wenches here.
And then I show him the page I have from In the Bosoms of the Corsair Queen that I have.
It's great.
Except the women in his room are the one on the council. They have like 3 times more clothes than the pirate queen on the cover.
That's fair. It is a pulp comic, so I'm just gonna kind of lean back towards them and go, I'd X-nay on the enchway.
And you see that the one that's leading the council going like, All right. All right, you two slaves, you may go. We'll take care of this. Yes, sir.
Came a little
Now
simple.
I do declare. What can I do for adorable people like yourselves?
Right. We were sent down here towards this way by the overseer of Vault 50 and folks at the followers outpost by there, to see if we couldn't get some more information on a particular subject matter pertaining to the Trinity.
Oh, I see. Is it that time of year already? But I do declare. Like, oh, I do declare it is that time already. It's the whole entire week of what's it called again? The whole parlay we have with those absurdly clowns. Oh, you got the right of it, my dear. This ancient rite called Mardi Gras is on the eve of our town. For those who don't know, I'm guessing you cute people don't know. This is a tradition for a weekly tradition year round that we have this little ceasefire with the jesters. For one whole month, lean towards and after this 1 week of celebration, we have a ceasefire, which is why there's currently none in downtown New Orleans. But and
I
during
mean,
that
between
ceasefire,
y'all.
what was that?
Oh, Sugos. I mean, between you guys. Not necessarily this weird group of people that have been kind of we've been kind of having to deal with.
What?
It's
What?
just
And
the justice and you have the ceasefire, correct? Or is it just between you two? Like if somebody else walks into the territory, do they open fire? Or...
oh, oh, please! You're talking about those out now? Like what? That Sam hell are you talking about, son? And the customer going like, oh, I'll say. They're talking about that cute little New World Order bullshit group down in the Motor Parkway. Oh, them, those adorable people. Was it they're doing again? They're trying to raise death claws and make deals with certain means. That's adorable. Almost adorable as that as that one certain mutant behemoth over in Bolton Rouge. We'll take over that eventually, with or without the Brotherhood's help. But I digress. As you can see, the ceasefire is meant for all of New Orleans. Anyone tries to bother that, well, I hate to say it, but me and the Jesters will not take too kindly to that. But I digress. This ceasefire has been going on for the past year or so, only because the followers, Mr. Gray and Vault 50, have been very, very persuasive, if you will. I say, their food is very persuasive. If you catch my meaning, there, son. Like, oh, I catch your meaning. Also, my new belt has now a new notch because of that meaning. Now, every year this happens, and every year a new mercenary group is employed by Vault 50, and not to sound rude to you, adorable people, but you're not special in any way. You're just this year's mercenaries, which I personally hope you can find it because Vault 50 did say the Holy Trinity is the great source to make any food delicious, and the fact it's also a key to unlock more pre-war dishes. As of right now, Vault 50 is able to scratch the surface on authentic pre-war cooking, but with key known as the Holy Trinity, we can unlock even more. But of course, obvious reasons, we can't give you this information for free, nor can we, So with that, I'll I'll lead you an option on helping us, if you willing, if you're willing to agree.
Uh, all right. What is it?
Nearby, we have a little bastion, which we also and it's also kind of our source of water. We tend to expand, if you will, to increase our ever needing water shortage. I say shortage, but we just have increased people.
Okay.
And he points out to the map on where it is, and I'll reveal this to you. Oh, by the way, since you discovered New Arcadia, each of you gain 20 experience.
20 experience. Go.
And with that, damn it, undo,
Woo!
undo.
Oh, damn, the whole map just... Did anyone else feel that
Shifted.
earthquake, Johnny?
Man, there sure are a lot of earthquakes here, huh, Johnny?
Hold on, there we go.
What's an earthquake?
All right, so I'm gonna put this on the map layer, and as revealed to you on touch your map. Boop.
Heartbeat Bash.
The Heart She Hollow.
Why does it sound like a fucking Kingdom Hearts area?
Yes.
Because of
Because
Hollow
it
Bash.
is a Kingdom Hearts.
Hollow Bastion.
Because
Hollow
it is a
Bastion.
Kingdom Hearts
Right.
area.
Well, it's you see on the your little map here is a little fortress we have called Heartbeat Bastion. Not only it's a bastion to defend us from the local wildlife in that little bayou right there, you know, the local biolurks, swamp lurks, and the invasive milelurks, which are very very annoying but very very delicious. It's not no reason why we call it the Heartbeat Bastion. Not only is a bastion on a defense between us and the wildlife, but it's also the location of our main water pump and purifier. So it's a whole entire bastion, which is literally the heartbeat of New Arcadia. Now the reason why I was telling you this is not only I want you to back up Heartbeat Bastion, they're getting pummeled from not only from the biolurks, the gulpers, lake lurks, and swamp lurks, but also the new additional mirelurks and gulpers from the ocean. And I've been told currently in the little highway leading up to it, Death Claws and the Gator Claws are having a little tiff. Our main point is to clear the area enough so we can expand and put another purifier in this location. But with that in mind, we of course we're not asking you to do the impossible. You are not. None of us are powerful to take on a death claw or a gator claw for that matter, or God forbid, or heavens forbid, take on an alpha biolurk. I mean, unless you can. Do you have the ungodly strength to take on any of those threats?
I wouldn't say we've got ungodly strength. Looks over at Johnny. But we've got a super mutant.
That will.
Report. Yeah. There we go.
I don't get it.
Reference to Avengers.
Oh,
We've got
a hole.
yeah, we've got a hole. We've got a super mutant.
puny mutant. Indeed you do. Indeed you do. So, but that's not the whole point of it. Meet over in Heartbeat Bastion after you do your little preparation. Meet with the scientists up in Heartbeat Bastion. And one moment. In the name of meet with the head guard on Heartbeat Bastion. His name is Isaac Clark. We have some scientists on there that are creating a device to repel a lot of the more stronger variants of mutants in the area. At least enough so we can start making another bastion of our own right there. All you need to do is to hold the area as they install it. Easy peasy, right? Of course, in life, nothing else is really easy peasy. And if you go and do that, then of course we'll give you the information which you seek. And like, well, I mean, I said they're mercenaries, so shouldn't we give them a little more incentive? Oh, you're right. Do a good job, and any meat you kill from the mutants is yours, and we'll also give you a substantial amount of caps. How does that fly your fire?
Not pointing out the fact that Sue just wants to shoot something. He just looks at them and goes, "Well, if I had to say anything, I'd say we have a deal."
One gets the bonks, kid gets a fire his laser, and I get to cook.
Well, then, looks like we have ourselves an accord, as the our citizens would say.
Little did they realize that accord was the cord that would strangle them. I mean the group, not the councilman, obviously.
And again, as the lower citizens will say, laissez le bon temps rouler. Now, go on and let the good times roll. And with that, you want to end it there, or you guys want to continue?
I'm good with ending it here. I've got a morning tomorrow, so.
As do I.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right then. You have your. Actually, no. We'll end it. End it here as this little scene, if you're okay with this one.
Yeah.
And as you exit the council building, and again, eyes are still with you, but not as intensely as before. As you see someone approach you, wearing basically a stiff a typical suit, and he's wearing like a three-piece suit, but he has a bow tie and a little top hat, and he's all like, "Excuse me, do you mind if I ask you some questions?"
Yeah.
You see,
I mean, does that question count as part of the questions?
It's more of a request in a way. You were talking with my father, correct? You see the young man.
We talked with a bunch of men, so
you see the young man. Like he's like very, very tall, on kind of like a little crew cut and brown hair, but he looks with his pale skin and young face, he looks just like a younger version of the head councilman. With that, so yes, you were talking to my father about this, Harpy Bastion problem with the Biolurks. Yes. Well, anyway, the reason I asked this though is that if you're willing to, if you're willing to, I have another proposition for you. How is your relationship with the Jesters?
Practically non-existent. Just kind of looks back at the group like shrugging, like
I've never met him.
And honestly, I have a request, if you can, after this mission. I want you to deliver this letter to. He looks back and forth. A friend of mine in the Jesters. It's time that me and her have found a way to bring peace amongst our people.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
And of course, it won't be for free. If you and meet me here again after your mission, and I'll give you the first half of your payment, and she'll give you the other half. And please, this is important. This is important to me, to us. I mean me. I mean our people.
Right. Right.
He's looking very nervous as he's talking to you guys.
So hold up. So we're gonna do the mission and then come back and he's gonna give us his mission,
I mean, if you want to.
or
it's
is
after we're
he
done.
giving us the thing now?
He gave us a letter, I think, right?
Not yet. You guys haven't even
Deliver?
agreed to it yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because we don't know the name of the person that he's referring to, so even if we wanted to, we don't know who they are.
She told you he and she is currently in just her territory.
Yeah, but I'm assuming that there's more than just one female.
No, there's only one female actually, World Star.
Oh,
Like the Smurf and Smurfette.
Oh no, that's what they are. They're just a bunch of Smurfs.
or like Leia in Star Wars, the first trilogy.
Okay, I guess if they have her.
She has the Amidala buns.
You guys, I have work. I gotta go. I'll see you guys later.
And okay, I say then, and with that, we'll go and end it.
Okay.
All right, so
sounds good, man.
is there anything on before we end it though fully? Is there anything you guys want to plug in before we start ending it?
I don't think so. I think I'm good for today.
All right then. Well, anyway, you can find me here at twitch.tv/KenShotSkura. Find me on YouTube on KenShotSkura. Find me on Blue Sky under KenShotSkura. That's to support my channel, all my endeavors. Go ahead and click on my mask. It helps me so very, very much. Like channel what I do, go and please give me a follow. I'm only 5 away from my goal. And with that, who can we raid?
Shadow Legends.
Great Shadow Legend.
How about this person? How do I do this? How do I rate person?
What? Don't you know?
Never rated anyone myself.
How about this one? This is slash raid. Oh, and space. Is it space or?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Slash raid.
Because I mean, it has been a little since I've had to do that. Because I think the last
And
time
let's
I
try this one.
used to do that, you could just
There we go.
yeah.
And and then I think it's coming. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Deuces.
On my merch.
God damn it.